All right, guys, I'm up on top. I'm looking for a turbo. So we're gonna turbocharge the Mercedes that I'm giving away. We're gonna do like the cheapest junkyard turbo build possible. And I remembered that I had, look at all these motors we got up here. I remembered we had a turbo on an old Power Stroke up here, but I don't know if it's going to work because it's a VGT turbo, not just an old school style turbo. But we're gonna try it. So look at that. It might work. Okay, guys, so it's an old 6.0 international motor, basically the same thing as a 6.0 Power Stroke. Here's the turbo. The problem is that it's got the solenoid for where is it at? Sorry, hold on, bear with me. It's got the solenoid for the VGT thing, so where the vanes turn. I was just reading just now. I think that I can just unplug the solenoid and it'll keep the turbo open, which is fine with me. I wish it was like a T4 band housing for the exhaust, but it's not. I need to just find a V-band from somebody and I can make that work. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get down from here because I'm like 20 feet in the air and I don't want to fall. Guys, I don't know how I'm gonna get this turbo down. This thing's actually heavier than you would think. And oh crap, I never thought about that. Okay. I'm just gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it. Hold on. This is sketchy. This is sketchy. Actually, I might be able to get it down. My recording skills suck right now. All right, we'll get it down. There. We're getting there. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm almost down. I am getting out of breath. All right. Oh my God. It's so heavy. We made it. We're on the ground. Oh crap. I gotta jump over the fence now. I forgot I didn't bring my keys. Oh, dang. Okay. I'm not really thinking anything through today. All right, I jumped the fence. We're good. I found a hole to sneak the turbo through. So, look at that. We're good. We're good to go. I'm seriously not exaggerating. This thing's heavy. We got the turbo. I got a new battery. This thing's $190. They warranted it though, so we're good. All right, so what I'm doing now, oh my God, I left my key on. We're good. So I'm going to take the Mercedes to the exhaust shop. They're gonna make where the exhaust comes out of the manifold, the exhaust manifold, it's gonna come up, kind of like a 180 straight up, so I can mount the turbo to it. So I'm gonna go put the battery in the Mercedes and we're gonna get rolling on that. Okay, let's get this heavy ass thing. All right. So, she's hooked up. Okay, so one thing about this, watch how easy this car will start. It starts right up. So, what you do, you just turn the key on, then you have to hit this switch for the glow plugs and let it sit. The little yellow light will come on it like that. So let it sit for a few seconds. So, it'll seriously start right up. It's so reliable. When I bought this car, it was sitting for like 6 years and the battery was still good somehow. Hit the glow plug switch, let it sit for probably 15 seconds. Literally started right up like it's been running every day. So watch, here we go. Look at that. Right up. This thing's freaking amazing. All right, I'm gonna let it warm up for a second. We'll take it down to get exhausted. Let me grab this turbo. I'm gonna have him match the sizing. God dang, I always forget how heavy this thing is. I'm gonna have him match the sizing for the intake on the exhaust with the pipe that he puts on my headers. So that's what I'm doing right now. Look at that. This thing's going right there. Stick it in. Okay, this is like my main voyage. I haven't driven this freaking car forever. It won't even shift. Oh, there it goes. I don't hardly have any brakes. The freaking low fuel had this car for like 2 years, never put fuel in it. So I might run out of diesel fuel. Thought it'd be interesting. It drives so great though. It's got enough power for being an old diesel to keep up in traffic, so it might be kind of fun once I get the turbo on it. Okay, I'm almost here. I seriously don't know how I'm not out of fuel because I know there's no fuel in this thing. I've never put it in there before. I had a little surge a second ago though. I don't know if it was fuel or if it was the tranny. I hope it's not the tranny because we're gonna be putting this turbo on it, and I wish it was like a stick shift or something, because then I could always just change the clutch. So maybe if it doesn't hold, we'll change the clutch. So okay, we're here. We'll park right over here. Okay, let's go inside. Okay, I just left the shop. So we have a game plan. I'm gonna move. I need to relocate the battery. So I want to move the battery maybe to the back because there's a perfect spot to bring an up pipe for the turbo mounting. So I'm gonna do that tonight, maybe if I can find enough battery cable, and then I'll bring it back down to him tomorrow. So stay tuned. And I'm totally going to get like 2 gallons of diesel fuel because I just opened the filler and it was vacuum tight, like it sucked the freaking cap back in when I took it off. So it's almost empty. This guy's over here feeding his dog a bottle of water. Oh yeah, that's freaking hilarious. Okay, let's head back. Guys, I just got a freaking thumbs up when I drove past some dude. I didn't think this was one of those cars, but I guess it is. Oh, that's so funny. All right, we're back. I get to work, paint a few things, then we'll work on the car in a little bit. Okay, guys, what's up? So the turbo I have, I don't think it's gonna work. It's too big. It's like a 64mm turbo. This engine's tiny. So I got on eBay. I bought a 35mm little Chinese knockoff. I'm doing this like as cheap as possible. So I got a turbo coming. I have all the oil lines. I have the exhaust flanges for like the T3, T4 style turbo housing. I have, what else? I think a blow off valve coming, and a little bit of piping. There's no sense in me trying to make that other turbo work when I can just buy one for like $100 and it'll work just fine. So what I'm gonna do on this build, like everybody knows I'm giving it away. So I'm working on all of that right now. I'm working on getting merch. I'm working on finding companies that actually make the good quality shirts. So that is, and it's not easy to find. So amongst all of that, the car is gonna be like a budget build. So I'm going to keep track of everything I buy, and I'll make it like public. You know, when I buy something, I'll keep a counter talking about how much I spend on the car. Because I think it's kind of cool to let everybody know what you spend on it. Don't hide anything, and especially something like this. What's up?
What are you doing?
Look at this. Putting a turbo on it. You want to see where it's going to go? Right there.
There.
Cut
All right.
the hole in the hood. I got the exhaust up pipe coming for it. Y'all aren't going to know what hit you. She's sweet. I can show you what we're doing with the turbo kit. Pop the hood. That thing's got some pressure. So I have a new badge for the hood too. I might put that in there. But the paint's really crappy, so I want to spray it in bed liner. And I can actually make the bed liner look really good. So, okay. Okay, so the exhaust comes out just right here. Right there. All I have to do is make a U and then come straight up. So we're just gonna come straight up with the exhaust pipe right here through the hood. And I'm moving the battery back there in the trunk. So all this will be open, the air cleaner will be gone. And so the exhaust pipe will come up into the exhaust housing. The air intake will just be right here. basically kind of like right here. And then the discharge for the air will come out, and I'll just loop it around and go straight back into the manifold. So it's pretty simple. No intercoolers or anything like that, but there she is. And it'll look like this. Ready? Look at this. Oh yeah. It'll look like that going down the road. People aren't gonna know what hit them. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is just kind of like a introduction video for this car. It's kind of a piece of crap, but it's fun to do budget builds like this. I'm gonna keep track of everything. We're gonna spend as little as possible, but we're gonna make it cool. So like, subscribe, comment back. You know I will. I'll have merch coming soon. A website be up soon. Other than that, see you later.